It's been a while. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today, let's talk about Kristaps Porzingis, aka Tingus Pingus. Now, Tingus Pingus, as we know, is on the Celtics right now. But I think we tend to forget how great of a player Tingus Pingus was on those
Guys are always looking around. There's a nice lunge and steal by Porzingis. What a move! What a shot!
This young man with the 4th overall pick. The nice little spin move and finish in transition here. He's a work in progress and needs to put on some weight.
Anthony trying to set the screen. Anthony wide open, can't hit. Porzingis on the follow over Aldridge.
That was nasty, sassy stuff. Yeah, a few nights ago he was spinning and winning with the dunk. This time coming in, going over the back of a couple of guys. One hand is slamming and jamming. Rising majestically to throw it down.
Good swing of the ball. Galloway short. Porzingis again.
At the age of 22, Kristaps Porzingis was the real deal. Okay, he was the all-star for the first time. He carried the Knicks for the first half of the season. And sadly, an injury would be the only reason why we never saw the greatness of Kristaps Porzingis. And when I look back to 2017-2018, I remember thinking that Kristaps Porzingis would be the next Dirk, but obviously the injury happened. But in fact, his numbers were so great that many people thought when he went to Dallas, he would fill the shoes of Dirk. But as we all know, that actually didn't happen and Luka took his reign. But if the injury didn't happen, he would have probably been a Knicks legend, because if you see his stats, he shot 40% from 3 in that All-Star season. 40% at 7'3", and he was taking lots of threes. So a player like that is 1 in a million, and we have that now in Victor Wembanyama. And hopefully we see him blossom into the unicorn that we should have saw with Kristaps Porzingis. I mean, prime Kristaps Porzingis was special because even Stephen A. Smith considered him a superstar.
Porzingis dropped 40 career high last night. How far can he take the Knicks this year?
First round at best, and then they go home. I respect the fact that he's been performing. He has been spectacular, averaging better than 30, MVP chance in the Garden. Nice to see. But as the season wanes and teams familiarize themselves with what he's bringing to the table, they're going to force somebody else on the Knicks to beat them, and they don't have the personnel capable of that. So he will continue to perform, get better, and shine, but it's not as if the Knicks are going to be some trailblazers or what have you. If they make the playoffs, it's round for applause because they're going home after that.
Porzingis is unstoppable. I don't care what anyone tries to do. He is incredibly great, like Embiid, if he can stay healthy in this new breed of super center or whatever you want to call him.
And he didn't even like the pick when he got drafted. Now, going back to the 2015 NBA draft, you can see that that draft class has really not panned out to do much, because the first overall pick, Karl-Anthony Towns, hasn't done much, D'Lo hasn't done much, and same with Jahlil Okafor, as we know. So picking Kristaps Porzingis at that 4th spot was actually the right choice. Now, they could have got Devin Booker, but in reality, no one thought he was going top 5 even. So getting Kristaps Porzingis at that pick was actually one of the only good decisions at the time, because we all remember how bad those Knicks teams were, because they had aging Carmelo, a really bad cast of players who really didn't mesh well together. But as soon as Kristaps Porzingis came, there was light in New York. But sadly, injuries, as we all know, take away the greatness of some players. And I do wish the sample size we saw of Kristaps Porzingis wasn't so short. Because think about it, his legacy would be completely different. This is what I'm saying. If he played at least 3 more great seasons in the NBA as an all-star, maybe even reaching a couple all-NBA teams, we're talking about a guy we would talk so highly of. But now we really don't talk about him like that. So yeah, I hope a video like this helped you remember how great of a player Kristaps Porzingis was. Because when you look back on all his tape and how great he was for New York, it really doesn't get talked about enough. So yeah, the original unicorn must have not been the original, because a new great unicorn is on the rise, and his name is Victor Wembanyama. So yeah, I hope you have a blessed day. Thanks for watching as always, and comment down below what you want to see, because I always read my comments. And yeah, peace. Now here is the injury that actually stopped the unicorn from becoming the Pegasus. Okay, that was corny, but yeah, here's the clip.
Credit the Milwaukee defense. Inside Porzingis. But he goes down hard, and he's hurt. Here's the play. For Knicks fans and for this organization, their star, their all-star.